Recently, when looking for video ideas, I discovered that Evade has lore, and I thought I might summarize it for you guys so you don't have to check the Evade wiki, the lore document, and the Discord channel for Evade lore. Although the lore is currently being rewritten by Oster, so take everything that I say here with a grain of salt. So, we as the player are called Pathfinders working for Elysium. Elysium is basically this massive corporation who used to work in pharmaceuticals and now works on dimension traveling. A lot of the time though, their practices are very shady, and so they usually employ people who have a lot of debt on them, such as Jard. Jard is what's known as a senior Pathfinder. He's been with the company for a good while and excelled in dimension hopping. The reason we hop between dimensions is to gather valuable resources which can't be found anywhere else, as well as gathering intel on next spots, or as they're known in the lore, anomalies. And after Jard completed his university degree, he had a massive debt on him. So Elysium hired him, and now he's one of their core employees. Next is Galf. Galf, if you don't know in the actual game, sells you items in the shop. He's an old man with a smoking addiction, and his job is to sell the Pathfinders the gear that researchers create. Now, there's some sort of self-insert in the lore here called Dr. Rose, who's supposed to be like the head of all researchers, and we don't really care because she's not in the actual game. Next to the interlopers, these are the soldiers of Elysium. And if you remember in the April Fool's 2024 event, there was that interloper mission where we went through multiple different stages while fending ourselves off from the rebels. And for anyone wondering, interlopers replaced the old troopers if you remember them back in Legacy, although the troopers originally worked in the UEC. Now, the rebels are one of the more interesting groups in all of this. See, Elysium has many shady business practices, and not many people like that. So a rebellion formed in order to compete with them. Even though the Nextbots are the main enemy in the game, the rebels are the main enemy in terms of lore. Now there's one final character I haven't mentioned yet called Bobo. The thing about Bobo is that he's an anomaly himself. He was discovered during some sort of dimension hopping and soon took a liking to Jard. That's only one Bobo though, because Bobo's less of a character and more of an entire race. If you look around the maps, you can see there are multiple of him, and also there are 2D and 3D versions of him, who are quite territorial. In the end, Bobo teamed up with Jard and is now working for Elysium as well. Anyway, I hope you guys found this interesting, and if you want to participate in a minigame to do with Evade, then please check out this video on my profile. And I'll see you tomorrow.